Welcome to Beating Bam X. This is number 10, the fourth event in our second season of 6 events. We are taking on the lefty versus righty layouts this time around, and there's a new prize available for going bogey free. You hear me say at the end of all my videos, stay bogey free. Now, if you do so and you are bogey free, you are eligible for the random draw of the prize for this event, which is the sticky core with that smiley face stamp. If you go bogey free, make sure you drop your player ID in the survey link in the description so I can look up and confirm and get you on that list to be eligible for winning that prize. This month, you are playing for that accurate sticky core as a prize for beating Bam this time around. Of course, you can get it through the random draw for staying bogey free. There's also going to be a CTP hole that's going to be announced later in this video, so you can win a custom putter for getting CTP on that hole. The code for this event is BAMX. This event is going to be open until Sunday, April 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you translate to your time zone and don't miss the cutoff. Let's jump into round one and check out the lefty advantage. What I didn't mention is I'm actually playing this entire event on lefty mode. I want to see some of the struggles of playing on lefty mode and see what new lines might be there. So we'll see how this goes. Wow. So this wind is fantastic. My backhand's going to go way further. So I'm thinking as a lefty, I can kind of just yank this out here at the glide skip drive. Let the wind push it around the corner too far. Is it going to get safe? No, not safe. So not going to be the eagle. See if I can save a throw in here. This tree's in the way. I'm going to have to do some rotate the world. See if we can put this in here. Stay a little bit higher. And see if we can't get this saved. Oh no. This is not going great for me so far. Move to that lie. Am I going to be able to get out of these bushes? I think I'm going to be in front of those bushes. 60 power here. All right, starting out with a par. Obviously, these holes have a lefty advantage if you're used to playing lefty. It might not be so much if you're trying to figure it out like I am. Here's Foxtail Meadows 1. I'm going to take a very similar line and see if I can just get it out here quite a bit more going lefty. This is a ton more distance. Get over the fence. Wow. That is hugely easier, at least at the drive on lefty mode. The throw in, I think I can go about 50 power still, because up about 20. All right, I got my first eagle playing lefty mode. Is it a good wind? It's a good wind. So we're going to try it. Glide skip drive, hitting this backdoor route. I've tried it throwing forehand on righty mode, but holy cow, lefty mode just flies up there. This is such a huge lefty advantage hole. Oh my goodness. Wait, I gotta remember I'm backhand. I think I just go straight at it. 80 feet of power. Sway to the right, please. All right. Lefty's kind of nice for some of these holes. I think on Maple Hill 17, am I doing better if I actually had that line? Let's try again here. I'll take my righty forehand line and try to just throw that same line on the lefty backhand. Oh no. Right into the tree. All right, so this is where it's going to be not so much advantage, disadvantage, just knowing what the discs are going to do. Go warship, got to power it down a little bit. Get over the lip. Oh no. Leaving myself some work. 108. Nope, and I got no chance around this. We're just going to put it down here. I got no chance able to make that throw in. So again, we're taking another par. This is a hole where a lefty can way more easily get the power down there, down the fairway, and skipped over the edge. -4 through 4 isn't terrible. Ooh. All right. I'm still going to play this safer with the Sapphire off the tee and get this in safe, hopefully. It is safe right by the, I don't know what tee pad that is. And then 683, that's some distance down there. I think we'll go water skip sticky paradigm. Get it out here, up the fairway. And yeah, we're not going to be getting eagle with how far back that is there. Maybe on the FPOT, that'd be getting eagle. But this is a pretty easy look, at least getting to the birdie this way. I wonder if maybe I was supposed to make this FPOT. I'm not sure. But I think that's lefty advantage because of the slope of the hill. You can throw further, and the slope of the hillside keeping you in. Here's a lefty advantage with the Sapphire. Sapphire gets straight up here and easily down the side. Wow. An unlucky roll is awful, but these birdies still, despite that was a really easy tee shot to get. Ooh, almost snuck out the right side. We're able to get the birdie. Yeah, that tee shot was way easier lefty. I didn't have to go with the drive like I would have on righty mode. This one, honestly, I just don't know what makes this a lefty advantage. I talked to some lefty guys who suggested this to me. Let's see if we can get it. No, we sure can't. We are sure not getting that 296. Let me go Sapphire. We're going to have some collision. I kind of hope we have some collision. Yes, there's collision somewhere. And a tough save here as well. We might be going par again, depending on whether this hits that branch or not on its way there. It misses the branch. Got that birdie in. And minus 7 through 7. So the pars are evening themselves out. Okay, so if you ever watch my videos, you know how much I hate this hole. Lefties, I don't have in my bag, but can I just go? I think lefty, I can just clear that wall, even if I saw this off a little bit early. I can do it as a righty with a light glide. But lefty just soars up there. That's incredible. 481. And we can go water skip paradigm. Yes. Oh, yes, that's fantastic. I like the lefty line that's fading up this hill rather than fading across that hill. And we'll go forehand throwing with 40 feet of power up that hill. It's interesting taking the things that I recently taught in my throw in better video last week or so and putting them into practice here, going left mode. It's like I'm learning something brand new again. A monstrous wind. Let's see if we can get across and stay safe. Fade, fade, fade. Oh no. I'm not used to have to worry about going OB long. It doesn't go OB long. Great. So a lot of the lefty advantage here is kind of, well, going away because of the way we have that huge tailwind. But a lefty get out here way easier without that huge tailwind. Oh, get down, get down. Yes. That's the water skip sticky paradigm. I am so excited for that point to eventually come when the paradigm can get out to more of you. I'm aware a lot of the discs I love are harder to get, and I'm excited for when those are eventually less hard to get and out there more. Let's go to the righty advantage. These are ones that I'm gonna try. That's a let's try forehand. That's so short. Oh my goodness. I had no chance of getting there. So you definitely can't take a lefty line with that on righty. The headwind. I should have seen this headwind. The warship on backhand from this drop zone has enough distance. I aimed way too high to try and account for that headwind. Normally it's a middle chevron right on the ground. Forehand's going off to the left, and a par here as well. Looks like an open door if you're not trying to play lefty mode to challenge yourself. This is... How does a lefty get across here? And there used to be like a backdoor route here. I think that got closed off when Ikigai Enso came. Maybe... No, because that'd have to be forehand, forehand. I think... Let's try this. Get this way up right into the water. Not exactly what I was trying to do. But I wonder if this can flex through right into the tree. Big skip. Big skips give me a look. Okay. That's not terrible. That drop zone is not bad at all for a lefty, actually. I kind of like it. They go about 120 on this one is my guess. Yeah. That's nice to save the birdie when you have a drive straight into the water. Okay, I'm going to wing this. I've seen guys doing something like this. Let's hope this doesn't go terribly. I see you lefties way out here. Get away from the wall. Get away from the wall. That is not very far away from the wall. Oh, it might be enough, though. Let me go power down because I'm aiming quite a bit higher here. Oh, power down too much. And the birdie, but this is definitely... Righties get to go straight at that basket. Lefties have to certainly figure out something around the outside here. Interesting. I don't think the forehand is going to get far enough up there if I throw a lefty forehand for the shape I like. So let's try and skip the paradigm up this way. That's not bad. 153 would be about, I think, almost 200 for that throw in. Hey! That throw in is all about just gauging the distance, because as you get further down the hill, you have to add more distance on top of your power too. Coyote Canyon 3. We're going to go forehand off this tee. It's usually Sapphire, but I want that little bit extra distance. Is it going to be safe? Yes. Forehand takes like 20% of power, I think it is, off your throw. So if you need to switch to forehand for the line, you have to disc up a little bit or take some power off. I have to figure this out. I think I don't need to this much going backhand. The Sapphire should get me there backhand. Sapphire certainly got me there. Is it going to stay safe? It is safe. So I felt like on lefty mode here, the play for eagle was pretty much gone. It wasn't even something to consider going for that water skip. I just didn't have anywhere near enough distance. There's no way. Well, let's try something skippy. See if I skip. Oh no! I gave that so little power. I was trying to skip it over the water, but instead it's a perfectly safe layup. Let's pretend I was just going for the layup there. And this is straight in the water again. That was not making the adjustment correctly for throwing that lefty. It's tough to just figure out something new. Not even necessarily that lefty is harder. Certainly some of his tee shots are more difficult. But lefty is difficult just because it's brand new. Oh my gosh, and this went flying past the basket. Like all of everything I've ever memorized about Disc Golf Valley and about these holes, it's all out the window right now. And another par for the books. So far, we're staying bogey free. And remember, to this event, if you stay bogey free, submit your player ID to me, links in the description here, and you'll be eligible for a random draw if you stay bogey free. Let's try... Oh, I don't have my roller. Okay. So this is all we can really do is lay up. sometimes I try to do these lines, and it's just so different, and the power just stops dead. It's like, well, I guess like I'm throwing 80% power because I kind of am. Let's forehand the harp down here, and if I can split these trees, I would have loved to be a lot closer to this. Okay, well, it's rolling down here closer. Stop rolling now, please. It has stopped rolling to the tree. I'm gonna throw it in forehand. Let's try and do my math. 74, we're downhill about 10 feet at 64, and the forewind tells me that we're going to be throwing this about 44. Yes, saving that birdie. One more where it sucks to be a lefty right now. There's just, honestly, there's no chance as a lefty here to get out there. I think I just kind of got to go, even just forehand. Those are the pros do. They go forehand. Well, forehand here. Let's see if I can just get the paradigm out there. To even get enough distance to get out the gap. It does. Not a terrible kick over here. It's a pretty good win for righties getting out here. But as a lefty, there's kind of just, yeah, I don't really see any chance for getting the eagle here as a lefty. It's kind of just out the window. Definitely a righty advantage hole when this one comes up. One more hole of punishing myself with all holes where I hate playing lefty. 700 feet out there. We've got to get out. Got to hit the line just right. It might be the same for lefties. And we do not hit that line. With this wind, at least, if I had hit the line, hit that gap, we would have been much closer. And I'm still looking, as I'm playing live right now, for what is going to be the CTP hole. Out with no collision is perfect. And so the CTP hole is likely going to be coming on Kaho Park or Lakeside, which are the next two courses that we're going to be playing. I'm -8 through that round too. Jumping in now to Kaho Park. I'm thinking about potential CTP. Oh, I'm still playing lefty. I forgot that I was doing this. I have potential CTP on hole 6 if there's a bad wind. If there's a bad wind, we'll go CTP on hole 6. And glide, water skip, or not glide, water skip, sticky paradigm. I don't know why I did that with so little power. I left myself a lot of work here. 60 feet for this throw in. All right. With a forehand, it took 20 feet of power off of that forewind. Made that work. There's KP1. KP2. Oh, I don't know this at all. Huh. All right, I'm going to play the safe, smart way around. I think I get a little bit of a lefty advantage for taking a safe route at least. Righty, you got to go forehand around here, and you end up in this bunker a lot. Lefty looks like you go straight through it. Although if you play the daily challenge with Smoothie Land, I find myself really wishing that these bunkers worked more like the honey did in those in Smoothie Land. Harp should get me far enough here. This plays a good bit downhill. And the harp does. We are 45 feet away for this throwing up the hill. There's KB2. Certainly you can go for the albatross there. But I'm playing lefty and like I honestly don't really have an issue what I'm doing. And figuring out these lines as I go. Let's see if this translates out the other side. On the right side, this almost always climbs out of the bunker. And it looks like on the left side as well, that sapphire has enough distance to climb out of the bunker. This hole would be way more... Oh, that leaked hard to the right at the end. If those bunkers worked like the honey from Smoothie Land, that'd be a way more interesting hole. I'm forehand shapes this right, but I don't think forehand gets enough distance out there. So we're going to flex a backhand and get really short that way as well. That's not great. 353, it plays an extra like 55 feet, so 410 plus the headwind. I'll try one time. One time to skip it in there. Get over. Get a skip. Yeah! That's fun when a save works out. That was definitely not going to make it in the air. I didn't have enough distance, unless I maybe hit that corner just perfectly. Kaho Park 5. Usually the musket. Trying to think, is there, I don't really see a lefty route. So musket here. The sapphire here. Let's see if water skips gives me a little protection in case it's really short, which it was really short. So good thing I had the water skip on that sapphire that I threw. Would have had to go probably all the way up to Glide Sapphire, going forehand down the middle there. All right, KP6, what we got? Yeah, this is an interesting wind. What are we thinking? Am I gonna even go for it? Lefty has a big advantage going around the outside. But if I go for it here, I could be totally screwed. No, I think the smart play here is going around the outside and making sure I give this enough hyzer to not go in the water, but not too much. Yes, no reason to take the shortcut there. Getting there, I'm 48 feet away. Good enough for a CTP hole? Maybe. If I decide this is CTP, that's going to be on the screen right now. I want to see what some of the later holes look like for wins before I lock it in and make sure we're going to have a fun CTP hole. We got the eagle. That was too easy on lefty mode. No reason for the shortcut at all. 7 is, so this I can go backhand. Backhand with the glide skip rive off the teeth. This gets the most distance out here. Alrighty. And 440 in with a big tailwind. Go sticky. I hope I don't regret this. Don't regret being sticky. Okay, no regrets being sticky. It's over the top. And we'll be able to, well, hopefully get this last one in. We know actual putting mode. Aim it down some. That wind, how did it take it so much? Dang. I think I'm just, the natural fade of the lefty throw is, of course, off to the right with that left-hand backhand spin. Let's take my normal righty power just up in the air here. That's easy. That's easy to translate from righty mode. So I don't have to worry about the angle at all. It's just the power straight to that same spot. And then Lakeside 9. Oh, this is not Lakeside 9. Kaho Park 9. I think I have to go arrive here. Is it this? So I'm a bit confused on my angle. There we go. The arrive gets through. And we are ready to make our throw in 60 feet up this hill because it is elevated. And there we go. Honestly, not a terrible round on Kaho Park, going -11, playing lefty mode. And it's Lakeside 5 that I'm not sure about. I can turn this ace line around and just aim off the other way, but all my muscle memory, like I said, totally gone here. It's Lakeside 5 that I'm not sure about on lefty mode. Because in case you haven't been able to tell, I really didn't go through and practice these holes on lefty mode. A lot of this is me figuring it out on the fly right now as I'm playing for my event score. Ooh, forehand gets there. Well, if I know forehand has enough power, so I'll go water skip drive on the forehand here and just change the shape. No trees or obstacles to get through. Still able to get the tap in. I don't have my aim point because my aim point for an ace on right hand backhand is here with full disc of hyzer. Lefty, this just get a warship out there, and this will get out to the base. So it reminds me of kind of when I first started playing Disc Golf Valley. I always threw forehand because then okay, this is gonna fade. In real life, I throw forehand most of the time when I'm playing real life disc golf. It's not just the shot shapes made sense to me that way. Water skip right. I'll get way out here just to be sure. And that is sure enough. I feel like that's easier on lefty mode if you can just go straight like that without having to flex. 77. Yeah, actually, I started playing on oh forehand or throwing forehand only because the shot shapes made sense. I took a few months of playing before I learned that you need to you don't need to throw forehand for the shape because it takes like 80% of the power. I think this can flex just fine here. I hope so. Just avoid that rock. That one rock. Yes. Avoid that one rock. That one rock. Oh no. But behind the tree, next to the golden briefcase, I'm just going to have to hope there's no collision. No collision. No collision. And able to sneak in the eagle on that left side there. Okay, so my fuse turnover line is not going to translate well. I think I can tempo? Can this just tempo out there? Let's see. Okay. It's not an ace run. I thought it might have had a chance of being an ace run, but certainly safe. And we will take safe. And when we're doing stuff like lefty mode, giving ourselves that kind of disadvantage here. Lakeside 7. As you hear me pausing because I think about my ace run, which is right hand backhand here with the musket. And I want to be fading to the left up that hillside. So I definitely want forehand. As the explorer gets there on backhand, I got to kind of wing this out here. Water skip for some safety. Oh, way too much power. Thankfully stopped in front of that tree. We're still going to be able to save this birdie. Well, I shouldn't say that so soon. Should be able to. There we go. We do actually still save that birdie. Lakeside 8 with the big pushing wind. So I just need to make sure I get my angle right here. I think this feels right. Oh no, get down, get down, get down. Oh no. That was hard to translate. I realized when you throw in right hand backhand, the square island opens itself up quite a bit more. On that lefty, you're coming at it more at an angle. So like 140 on this one. No birdie or no par save. And we're taking that bogey. Tough wind there. Tough to make that adjustment. That was tough even going to the lefty. What is our wind here? It's a 1 wind. Yeah, so I probably put this up in the video earlier. The other hole was CTP. That was in play there. We need to go out to this island. I think it's around this side that we go. Straight into the water? Oh, forehand fades a lot quicker. Which drop zone do we get? All right, we at least got the good drop zone. 277, I think, is a rhythm distance. And we are finishing with a birdie. Well, that is the lefty line around to that island, but clearly you have to throw it better than I did. Wait, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you were able to stay bogey free. Ignore my Lakeside 8, and I was able to stay bogey free. If you were bogey free, make sure you put that player ID in the survey in the description so that you can be eligible for that random draw prize. See you guys next event.